taking the ear.
Don't be reaching.
You put your gun is shaking and you pointing your gun at my head.
My gun at your head. Don't fucking reach. I told you not.
Man, I took my earpiece off.
Don't fucking reach.
Man, you need to put your weapon down.
Here's big money. We'll put this in the bag for you, okay? Yeah, here. Here you go.
I got you.
Yeah, she's counting right now.
You're gonna watch me. Okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Excuse me.
10. Yeah.
I'm not trying to question you or anything.
Let me count it first.
No, can you look in between his legs real quick? Well, I think he just put some more money in between his legs. I'm sorry.
New tonight, 2 CMP officers are facing charges accused of separate financial crimes. We're told one of them allegedly happened while on the job, while the other
police is the biggest gang in the United States, and they get away with a lot of stuff. But before we get into that, let's start with the history of the police. The origins of modern-day policing can be traced back to the slave patrol. The earliest formal slave patrol was created in the Carolinas in the early 1700s with one mission: to establish a system of terror. Now, I want you to harp on that last word, to cause terror, and even know the police force as a whole. There are multiple gangs in this organization, so let's start with the first gang. Now let's start with the first gang in LA, the Bandidos. Members have been accused of serious breaches of department policy and violations of constitutional rights, of terrorizing the public and harassing their fellow deputies, and of retaliating against whistleblowers. Bandidos gang controls the East Los Angeles station like inmates running a prison yard. Leaders, known as shot callers, determined deputies' hours, promotions, even days off. On patrol, they operated in the gray areas of law enforcement.
Gang ties.
The investigation by the Office of Inspector General comes after years of accusations of deputy gangs within the department. KTLA's Rachel Medetoff has more on the investigation and the consequences those deputies could face if they don't comply.
Hi, good evening. Failing to cooperate with this investigation could impact the deputies' employment status. That's according to a letter sent to 35 LASD deputies. They've been asked to come in for an interview and to bring photos of any tattoos they have that might link them to one of 2 notorious.
According to the whistleblower, the mark of a bandido is a secret numbered tattoo, a skeleton wearing a thick mustache, a bandolier, and a sombrero, and brandishing a smoking gun. Deputy gang tattoos are typically on the leg or the ankle. Families of those killed by deputies allege that the deputies were chasing ink, trying to earn a tattoo. If you get in a shooting, that's a definite brownie point with the Bandidos. Training officer, an alleged bandito named Rafael Munoz. Years earlier, Munoz had been arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon, accused of pointing a gun at his wife while kneeling on the hood of the car she was in now. If he was arrested, how is he still a cop? Next on the list, the Jumpout Boys. They have a creed hailed their members as a brotherhood of Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies who were foremost loyal to one another. The typed manifesto found in the trunk of a patrol car said members understood when the line needs to be crossed and crossed back. In 2013, 7 members of the clandestine fraternity were fired, with top sheriff's brass describing the initiation rites, symbolic tattoos, and secret black book of shootings as elements similar to those used to establish membership in a criminal gang.
Today is reporting on this alleged secret clique within the Los Angeles County Sheriff's elite gang unit. They actually call themselves the Jumpout Boys. And according to a report in today's Los Angeles Times, take a look here. This tattoo, here you go, may very well be more than merely a badge of membership. It could be a smoking gun in an internal affairs investigation.
Compton Executioners, a more well-known cop gang. Founded by Anthony Toone, members of the Executioners are deputies operating out of the Compton station of the LASD. These deputies share a tattoo, which features a skeleton with an assault rifle and a military-style helmet. Members of the Executioners are drawn from deputies who work at the Compton station of the LASD. Knock LA has reported that the gang consists of around 80 members. Potential recruits are chosen based on past acts of violence against members of the Compton community, and recruits cannot be black or female.
Now, I want you to keep this in mind next time you think police don't harass or harm people just because they are black. The only way to get into this gang is to cause harm to people in Compton, which is a predominantly black area. Next is the Wayside Whes. Let's get into operated in the Twin Towers Correctional Facility. The Los Angeles Times reported in 1998 that the gang used coded messages to communicate with each other. Sheriff Block told the paper they have a hand gesture to each other where they form a W. Also, they are known to beat on black inmates and will also beat black imitates who get into fights with white inmates. The 3,000 Boys.
Explosive allegations against a group of local law enforcement officers. Carolyn Costello has the special assignment report.
They are LA County Sheriff's deputies who have been linked to violence, both inside Men's Central Jail against inmates.
I need help.
And on the outside against their fellow deputies.
They're sheriffs? Yeah, they're sheriffs and they're fighting downstairs.
Coming up, our exclusive KTLA investigation into
The 3,000 Boys are an Hispanic gang in the LASD with a barcode tattoo with the number 3000 under it. They're known for making inmates pay for protection, and if they don't pay up, then the inmate gets brutally beating. But they also hand out violence in the street and will fight other cops. The 3,000 Boys also have dealers working for them on the street. The list goes on with over a dozen police gangs and the territory each gang controls. This is just ironic when the police want to dismantle street gangs when the force has multiple gangs of their own. Pause to read.